So today I want to talk to you about an important security feature called DataLock.
Kind of what the name sounds. It's going to lock your backup until the duration is met. That could be as long as your retention is met, set in the policy, or it could be shorter, depending on what it is. But without DataLock, yes, an admin could go in and delete a backup. So if you want to protect yourself against bad actors, I would encourage you to use DataLock. If you're using Helios, you could use Quorum. That way, multiple people have to approve said operation. So for an example here, I have my physical Windows backup. We use a normal policy, but let's go in and create a new policy. So these are not taking advantage of DataLock. If you build a new cluster, you'll see a little lock icon. That's how you can tell. So if I click create policy, we'll just call it worm for worm protection. And I'm going to hit more options. So this DataLock button is what is enabled. This is going to put on DataLock. So right now, if I take a backup maybe once a day, I'm going to retain it for 2 weeks. I can keep a lock on 2 weeks, or I could keep the lock less than, but I cannot make it longer because that would break the retention rules. Keep a weekly and a monthly and yearly, whatever you want to do. You can kind of hit the drop downs to match, month to month is kind of what I would do. Your mileage may vary, kind of depends on your situation and what your OCD is. DataLock it for 1 month, I have that ability to do so, just showing the flexibility. Further on with the policy, if I want to add replication or archive, just as simple as clicking on it and adding it, hitting the drop downs. I can add multiple if I wanted this to go to different cloud buckets in Amazon, for example. If I wanted one to go to Amazon, one to Google or Azure or all three, then I have that flexibility, nice, easy policy. I don't have to create separate policies for it. All right, so we're going to go ahead, create. Now you see this little lock icon into the policy. Do a new protection run with that policy. I just need to go ahead and edit my protection group. Now, granted, I only have one. If I hit edit on this protection group, I'm going to tell it now to use this new policy that we just created and hit save. So the next run will take advantage based on that schedule, based on what is set in this new policy. So I could apply this to multiple protection groups. Same thing if they were already using a blank, whatever policy they were using, and I went ahead and made changes to that policy to add DataLock, then we can apply it and we don't have to go one by one to select a new policy. Just so you can see what it'll look like. If I hit run now, this will go ahead. Okay, a couple things. So now I'm in the protection group. We have this little DataLock. If I will say I wanted to try to delete it, let's say I want to delete local snapshots. It'll say I can't because it's protected by DataLock, not allowed, which is expected. Also, if I wanted to go into the policy now, I am logged in as a local admin. Odds are you're not going to be logged in as a local admin, but maybe you are. This account does not have the right permissions to set and make changes. So if I go back into this policy and go ahead and hit edit, it does not allow me to do that. Only a special role that has the data security role would have the ability to make changes. And now that would be that point going forward. So anything previously locked, whether it's locked for 6 months, a year, a month, whatever the case may be, it does not retroactive go and change it. It's only that point going forward if you have the right account with the right role and permission. Show you what it looks like if you've never used our software before. If you're interested in taking classes or whatnot, reach out to your account team in Cohesity Academy. If you look under My Cohesity, there should be an Academy section there. You can get trainers like myself. All right, hopefully this helps, and thanks for watching.